Hi, welcome to Patty's Corner. Come on in and stay a while. Healthy choices, great conversation, smart shopping tips, and finding foods that fit. Small steps every single day, that's Patty's Corner.
Hello folks, it's Monday. Hello folks, it's Monday. And it's time for Patty's Corner. I'm reading this great book, and I want to, if you can get this book, Fix Uncensored. He wrote one that says Food Fix, Dr. Mark Hyman, but that was back about 20 years ago. This one is just out last year. Him and his wife wrote it. It's really fascinating. I find like he's saying that sugar is more addicting than cocaine is, and it's a drug. And the reason he says that is because sugar is in everything. They use different names. They use glucose, corn sugar. They use all different names for it, and cornstarch, and it's really fascinating. And these big corporations spend billions with a B to stop the Americans to eat better. And I was shocked. They spend billions. And here's a little chart right here of who's influencing your plate. And I was shocked at who influences what goes on your plate. Now they got a can of soda over here, and the soda people are Pepsi-Cola, Pepsi Company, Coca-Cola, and Dr. Pepper. Now, Pepsi it's $1.2 billion they spend. Coca-Cola spends, it's a little dark in here. They spend $654 million, and Dr. Pepper spends $474 million. So the billion is Pepsi. Then Hershey. Who would have thought Hershey would get involved with what goes on your plate? Hershey puts $740 million to it. Publix, which I was shocked, is on this list. They put $233 million. Kroger's, they put $648 million. Nabisco puts $819 million. Papa John puts $187 million. Mars Candy Bars, Mars Company, they put $827 million. Kraft Heinz, they're together, puts $669 million. General Mills puts $866 million. Yum puts $898 million. I don't know who this is. Calgary puts $392 million. Restaurants put $371 million. Dannon puts $223 million. Tustin, the chicken company, puts $272 million. J.M. Snicker puts $267 million. Upfold puts $1.3 billion with a P. Wendy's puts $347 million. Subway puts $836 million. McDonald's puts, here we go, $1.5 billion. Dunkin' Donuts puts $3 382 million. Campbell's Soups puts the company Campbell's puts 320 million, and Kellogg's puts $666 million. And what I mean by they put it on your plate is they lobby the people in Washington D.C. not to have these laws made, so that it tells you, like, now I was telling you the other day that there's a what country was it now? I forgot the country. It was a small country. Oh, Chile. They actually have, if whatever you eat has sugar in it, they have a big black circle with a line through it, and it has a picture of its sugar. And they can't, they sell it at an outrageous price. They tax it. And then Israel does that now too. And France and Russia, and there's another one that's Poland, is going to adopt that. And like I said, we're like, why are we not doing that? And they can't use Tony the Tiger no more. They can't use any of the cartoon characters. They can't use M&M characters. They can't use any character that is associated with a sugar in the food. So they can't do that for kids under 14, because Chile was having problems with their children getting really fat and obese, and they were getting diabetes, they were getting heart disease. Some of the kids were dying before mom and dad. So they adopted this, and a lot of these big corporations have had lawsuits against them because they said, "Oh, we can do this," and they got sued. So they can't. They just do it. If the law is what it's supposed to be doing, it's supposed to be protecting us. They send billions, like Coca-Cola. I can't believe this. Advertises, sends millions of dollars to the American Diabetes Association, and they send millions of dollars to the American Heart Association. And I was just shocked that all this. They were saying, this book was saying that if you have 20 ounces of soda, 20 ounces of soda, that's like eating two meals in that can of soda. They were comparing it, which had more sugar in it, the soda or a bagel, a full bagel, a lot, So they were saying that they're both equal. Rich, you gotta shut that off, or else it's gonna keep on doing it, or bring it to me. Back. That was my continuous glucose. So what the people like this Dr. Mark wants to do is he wants people to get credit for eating healthier, and he wants all Americans that can access healthy foods. He wants farm politicals to design and support public health and environment. And he wants our food supply to be free of toxic bacteria, chemicals, and drugs. The produce and marketing of the food is done well. That the food industry pays a fair wages to people it employs to pick their things. And he just goes on. I'm only on chapter 7, and it's really fascinating how much he also wants people to if you buy healthy, there's a website he wants you to go on and get credit for it, and then you can buy other things. It's really interesting. He wants to be reimbursed for food as medicine. He wants to change the system. He said, there's hospitals in California can no longer give people soda, any kind of sweet drinks or anything like that. And, I think that should be nationwide, but it's not. And what he wants to do, here's what he wants to do. Give people food incentives instead of drugs to save money. He said that giving everybody $9,000 a person a year to buy safe and healthy food. And he said that would be the cost of keeping us healthy is like in the billions. So it would be a lot cheaper to give us all $9,000 to buy food and be healthy. This is what he wants to do. Create a food savings account. Like being like a healthy savings account, HSA. Now they do have this online. You can go online and like if you buy food that includes okay, so you go online and you get credit for buying food that's healthy. And the online website is truemed.com. That's truemed.com. And you can access, if you put in your points that you've bought, like you have to do your receipt and you show that you bought healthy food, you can purchase, you get the money off. You can buy fitness equipment, vitamins and stuff like that, and health. You can get a lot of stuff there. I went on. It allows you, TrueMed allows users to purchase healthy and wellness purchases using pre-tax dollars and averaging 30% off. So, you can do that. And then he wants to do fund, research, and change reimbursing to pay for fundamental medicine. What he wants to do is address the root cause. They find the root cause. They use medicine. They use food as medicine. They treat the body and the system rather than treating an isolated situation. They shift delivery of care in the community, putting patients and the community in the center of the health care, not doctors and hospitals. Using behavior changing strategies such as peer support models, group visiting, health coaching, and to change people's lifestyle. And then I think that's great. And then engaging nutrition and healthy care. What he wants to do is get the doctors involved. He wants doctors to, take a course in healthy foods and stuff like that. And then he wants the nutrition visit for chronic diseases and obesity. He's like, if you eat the right foods and stuff, the obesity and your food will go down, which I have to agree with him. I have my stats here from the other day, from when I went to the nutrition class, and I was shocked because before I started losing weight and eating better, like I said the other day, you really are not hungry and you really eat more than you normally would. But anyway, I was shocked at my numbers because my blood pressure was always high. It was always, you got to take blood pressure medicine. So far today, I've lost 50 pounds. And I'm really happy that I lost that. I can get down into my smaller sizes and stuff. I'd like to go down another 40 pounds. But if I don't make it, it's okay. I'll be satisfied wherever I get because I pray to God and God is leading me to wherever my weight is. My blood pressure this morning was 117 over 69, which is excellent. That's in the range that they wanted. My weight is down to 188. My body fat percentage is 41. And how they figure that out is you take a middle thing, you hold it out, and you squeeze it as hard as you can. So that's how they figure that out. And my BMI is 29. It should be 25. So I'm 4 points away from being what I should be at my age. my cholesterol, my whole total cholesterol was 116, and they like it below 200, so that was good. My HDL, the good cholesterol, was 43. They wanted less than 50. And my cholesterol ratio to HDL ratio was 2.7. They want it below 4.5. So I'm below there. And my LDLs, the bad cholesterol, they want it below 130. Mine is 54. They want your triglycerides less than 150, and I'm down to 93. And then my glucose was a fasting glucose. It was 132, which fasting glucose, they want it less than 140. So I'm pretty good there. My A1C the other day was 7.9. I figured it out. You can do it mathematically today, and I figured my A1C is down to 7.1. So I'm on the right track, and I really feel better. I'm more alert and stuff like that. See, I have to show you this. Right after lunch, this is my sugar. Oh, you can't see it. There's my sugar right after lunch. And that's pretty good because I had spaghetti, leftover spaghetti. This is my average glucose for the week, this week. 148. Can you see 148? I mean, 148, yeah. And then my average, oh, I got rid of it. Okay, my average for 14 days was can't say it, 157. And then for 30 days was 168, and for 90 days it was 175. So that's really good because my numbers were way up there. My numbers sometimes were in the 300s. They were really bad. And I've been in Target for 7 days 86% of the time, which is excellent for me. Excellent. I never went below. I never had low sugar, so that's really good. I did it again. And then 14 days, my blood sugar in Target was 79. Yeah, I did not have low blood sugar. My high blood sugar above average was 21%. And then 30 days, it was 70% in Target, 0 below, and 30 above. And then my 90 days, which is what they look at, was 63% on Target, 0 below, and 37% above. So if I keep going with these numbers, eventually I'll be taking off the insulin, and I'll feel a lot better. And that's what my goal is, to eat healthier, use my food as my medicine, and really try to target my down to about 150. I have to tell you, it's not easy. If someone tells you it's easy, don't believe them. It's not. It's far from easy. It may, like you were listening to me, and you may say, "Oh, it's really easy for her." No, it's been a very hard struggle. Thank goodness I have my Lord to get me through this. Because if it wasn't for me praying and really, I'll tell you what, I was a couch potato. I did not want to get up and exercise. I do physical therapy. I exercise. I walk. I physically, join a walking club. Join or get a couple of your friends together and start walking. I know it's hot. It's really hot here in Florida right now, but we do still go, and we go short distance. And I gotta tell you, I enjoy the exercise. There's days like today, I gotta tell you, I did not want to go, but once I went, I felt better. It was just the idea of getting up and going, and I physically feel better. I'm balanced better. I can walk a little bit straighter. That's another thing. I walk with a 90-degree angle. I'm praying to the Lord that if His will be done, I can walk straight up. I'll be even happy with a walking stick. I'll be happy with a cane. So, but I don't want the walker no more, and I don't want the little go-go anymore. So I'm trying to eliminate those. It was really hard. See what we did it wrong. We got rid of 2 drugs at one time. We got rid of the caffeine and we got rid of the sugar. So it was double whammy. It was really hard. If you're going to get rid of one first and then the other. Get rid of the caffeine first. Everybody said, oh, I can't get rid of my coffee. I can't. I was so addicted to tea. I mean, I'd have a glass of hot tea in the morning, and Rich and I would drink 2 large pitchers. Maybe they were, I don't know, a gallon each of iced tea during the day. And I wouldn't drink water. I did not like water. I never drank water. But for the last 4 months, I just drink water all day. I got to tell you, the first week you are in the bathroom a lot. I won't kid you. It's really tough. It's tough. It's not easy. So if you decide to do this, Dr. Mark Hyman has a 10-day detox diet. I hate to call it diet, but it's a 10-day change of life, and it detoxes your gut, because your gut controls everything. Your gut controls the information you have in your body. The gut controls, you're finding that gut controls like diseases and stuff like that. It also controls your brain. Your brain, if your gut's sending up extra sugar to your brain, then it's controlling that. And it's really hard. It took Richard only 3 to 4 days to get off the caffeine, and then 3 to 4 days to get off the sugar. For myself, because I was a diabetic, it took me a good 7 days for both of them. And I'm not talking sugar that you put in your tea or sugar you put, I'm talking the sugars that are added into your food. You have to read the labels. And I know that it's hard to read the labels because they don't want you to know what's in them. So here's a train of thought. This is what I do. If you cannot pronounce the food that's in there, do not eat it. Okay? Eat more fruits and vegetables. Like I said, I could not stand Brussels sprouts. I eat them now. Could not stand broccoli. I eat them now. So you gotta, try it, and see how your body likes it. If it doesn't like it, whatever. But I'm telling you, you'll feel better. You'll look better. People say to me, oh, you look so good. You lost a lot of weight. I say, yeah. I just like, the comedian John Panette. He used to say, oh, I lost 100 pounds. They go, oh, yeah, we can see it in your face. And he used to say, what am I, the Kool-Aid man? My face was out to here. When they say that, you never thought about it. But now they say to me, wow, you lost a lot of weight. And I can see it in your face. And I'm like, what my face looked like before? Like, was it a big balloon? But, just do it for yourself. Just always remember that your body is a temple to the Lord. And, and it doesn't matter if you're, Jewish, Christian, whatever. Whatever your Lord is, your body is a temple to the Lord. So I think I'm going to end now. And so God bless. We'll see you on Wednesday with another episode. And I hope I'm keeping you informed and knowledgeable about it. And please put some comments in the comment section if you want me to go over something, or if you didn't understand it, or if you need the name of the books I'm reading, please, or the YouTube channels I'm watching. Just put it in the comments, and I'll text you. I'll comment you back with it. So for now, I'm gonna say so long. Have a good, blessed week, and we'll see you on Wednesday, God willing.